All right, it's time for another edition of Pet Talk with the Nebraska Humane Society.
Usually, the P in VIP stands for person. Here's a twist. Very important pets are expected at the 21st annual Black Tie and Tail.
We got a preview, but first, pet behavior specialist Cathy Guinane. Good to see you, Cathy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who's this guy running around?
This is Molly. Molly doesn't really know.
She's
her
a
name.
gal then.
Yes,
Right.
she's a gal. She was a stray, came into the shelter. She's some sort of a Karen Terrier mix. Yeah, we guessed her about 5.
Yeah.
She's been very friendly. She takes a second or two to warm up to people. It makes her a little nervous. But then once she warms up, she's way happy to visit.
She's good to go.
Yes.
Are there a lot of strays that come in like she came in?
Yes, we get a
Because
lot
she
of
looks
strays.
like a house dog that, I mean, is she a dog that maybe got lost? Or
Probably,
Any
and
idea?
somebody didn't come find her.
In terms of characteristics for people who, what are you in for when you adopt a terrier? Molly specifically.
A busy dog.
Yeah.
You know, they want to do stuff. The great walking partner. She'll be part of your family. You know, they'll want to be doing what you're doing.
Are they diggers?
They can be diggers, yes. They're bred to go to ground. But if you give them a place to dig that's appropriate and make it fun, that's what they'll do.
Well, that's true for
yeah.
most breeds. I mean,
Right.
really, if you
Yeah.
appoint a place, then
And
they
make
know
it
where to
fun.
go. We were talking earlier with Andy Hoig. She put this on her top 5 of upcoming events, Black Tie and Tails.
It's very fun.
Yeah, why?
Oh, it's just fun to see everybody get all dressed up and come out and to support the animals, you know, because it's supporting all of our animals, not
It really
just our
is
dogs.
a black tie event.
It is. It's get dressed up and come
And it's
on
coming
out.
up, yeah. It's, what is it, next Saturday, the 26th?
26th.
Yeah.
Some of your events, you're allowed to bring your dogs along. Is this one of those?
This is not one of those.
Okay.
This is
So you don't want to show up with
Yeah,
your
don't bring your dog.
terrier or your
No,
Great
don't bring your
Dane.
Don't bring your pet for this one. We'll have animals there, but they're not, people don't bring their animals.
They're part of the program.
Right, they're part of the program.
Part of the program. Can you give us any ideas? Because I know the point is to showcase exceptional animals or those
Right.
who have really heartwarming stories. Do you
They
know?
are, and we do. I don't know. It's kind of a secret right now. But it's alumni from the shelter who have done wonderful things. From I'm assuming things like pet therapy to how they helped people who maybe were in need of companionship or some sort of something that the animal could do for them. You know, and animals that have come through all kinds of medical issues
Yes.
and survived
Yes.
and shouldn't have probably, but
This
did.
is one of your bigger fundraisers. I mean, you have several throughout the year, frankly, but this is a good one for you. How do you use money raised through Black Tie and Tails or any fundraiser at the Humane Society?
All of our animals are spayed and neutered, microchipped, as medically sound as we can get them. You know, we have to feed them and water them and shelter them and care for them. And so it all goes to those kinds of things to keep them well and then to find them homes and get out there and do that. So
Yeah, just switching gears just a little bit. Fun with Fido out on the town. This, it's a class, right? It's kind of a unique class.
it is. People need to have their basic class first, but then it's a 4-week class. And the first week we meet at the shelter. And then the other 3 weeks they meet different places out in the city.
So you have a basic class. So you take
see
your dog has to
yourself?
go through a prior
Did you
class.
see
before it
yourself?
does
A basic adult skills or puppy skills, just so you have some of those basics under your belt. And then we're going to take those basics and we're going to up the ante a little bit and make them work harder, but we're going to do it out in public.
Yeah.
So you have ways to, somebody there to coach you, and what do you do if a dog runs up on you that's off leash? You know, how do you pass someone that's carrying a bag? Because lots of dogs figure out that the bag has got good stuff in it.
It's a great class because this is like our dog. Our dog's great in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, great outside when you're playing with the dog. But when you get get the dog out in the public,
Yes.
it's like a different dog.
Absolutely.
Kind of goes berserk, wagging its tail all
Yes.
over the place, jumping around.
Right. And not trying to eat people, but
No,
just
no.
needs to learn outside the house manners as well.
Right, overstimulated. Almost.
Exactly.
All of those other things,
Exactly.
the ancillary stuff that you can't control.
But
How long
this-
does the class last?
It's
How
a
many
4-week
weeks?
class.
4 weeks, yeah.
And we meet once a week for an hour.
Best way to register for it?
Online at nhumanesociety.org
Yeah.
/training.
There's always a list of adoptable pets online,
Yes.
and we like to drive this home because
Absolutely.
Molly's going to be a perfect fit for somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you're looking for even a smaller dog, a larger dog, or you're looking for a hamster. I mean, they put all of that online, so you're welcome to shop adoptable pets. That's how we found our dog, Action. All of a sudden, he popped up one day, and we knew that's our guy. There's also details online about the Black Tie and Tails at anyhumanesociety.org. Thank you, Cathy.
Thank you.
It's great
Cathy,
to
thanks
see
a lot.
you. Thanks for bringing Molly in. Adoption's open at noon, by the way.
Yes.
All right, in January, they scored major airplay on Sirius XM. A month later, Oh Honey signed to Atlantic Records.
Just today, their attention-grabbing song, Be Okay, was released to radio outlets nationwide. Danielle and Mitchie will perform the song live for us when we come back.